Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself, I'm Mansa. I'm from the Department of Electronics and Communication. I'm currently pursuing third SEM. Today, I came with a subject electronic principles and circuit. So today, what is the topic is working of push and pull amplifier. So let us see table of content. First one, introduction. What is push and pull amplifier and working? What are amplifiers? Advantages, disadvantages, and conclusion. So let us come to part of introduction of this push-pull amplifier. This push-pull and or it may be pull-push amplifiers. They are commonly configurations. These are used in electronic amplifiers and this is purely based on electronics. So this push-pull amplifier particularly are used in audio applications. In a push-pull amplifier, there are two active devices. So first one is a transistor are used. One for each of the input waveform cycle. So here transistor it conducts during the positive of the input signal while the other conducts the negative off cycle. So if one transistor conducts the positive off cycle and another transistor consists of a negative off cycle. So this arrangement minimizes distortion and improves efficiency. The output stage is often coupled with a center tapped transformer or a complementary pair of transistor. So this is an introduction of a push-pull amplifier. So let us come to know what is push-pull amplifiers. So this push-pull amplifiers, these are electronic circuits. It is used to amplify signals. It is commonly this push-pull amplifiers are they commonly found in of audio applications. We know that they utilizes two active devices such as it may be transistor. Another one will be vacuum tubes to alternate amplify the positive and negative of an input signal. Here we know that if one device handles the positive off cycle where other handles the negative off cycle, so it results in improved efficiency and reduced distortion compared to single-ended amplifiers. This configuration allows for greater power output and better cancellation of even order harmonic distortion. So here we can see that so if one acts as a positive off cycle where another acts as a negative off cycle. If one of the cycle is acting as a positive, then the other one is acting as a negative off cycle. So here we can see that this is a circuit diagram of push-pull amplifier. So let us see what working of a push-pull amplifier. So already I have told you that there are two positives there are two off cycles. That first one is positive and another one is a negative off cycle. So let us see working of a push-pull amplifier. So we know that this push-pull amplifier it works on two active devices. One transistor where the transistor it is used to handle both positive and negative of an input signal. So here let us see the basic explanation of how they work. So first, input stage. In input state, what are push amplifiers do? The in input signal is fed into the push-pull amplifier. Here, the signal is typically it swings both positive and negatively around a voltage or it may be ground. In input stage, it swings both positively and negatively around a ground. So next phase splitter. This before it reaches the active division, the input signal is divided into two signals that are 180 degree out of phase with each other. This 180-degree phase splitting can be achieved using it may be transformers, capacitors, or other circuitry. So next one is active devices. When this go to active devices, we know that the two active devices that mean transistor and are configured in a complementary manner. So here we know that one transistor it handles the positive off cycle, another it acts as a negative off cycle. So next is positive off. In positive off, when the input signal is positive, the transistor responsible for handling the positive off conducts allowing current to flow through the load connected to the amplifier outputs. So next in negative off, when the input signal in negative of the signal will be negative, the other transistor conducts allowing current to flow in the opposite direction through the load. So next is output stage. In output signals from both transistor, they are combined at the load. Since we know that transistors are complementary, they work together to amplify positive and negative of signals of the input signals. So let us come to know next one is amplifiers. So these amplifiers is nothing but it is purely a electronics devices that are used to strengthen the amplitude of a signal. Which here this amplifier it takes a input signal and it produces a output signal that is in larger magnitude. These amplifiers are essential components in various electronic systems. Such these amplifiers they are used in various electronic systems such as it may be audio equipment, communication system, and electronic instrumentation. These amplifiers they are classified based on their input and output properties. So, such as it may be current, voltage, or power amplification, and it can be designed using different electronic components like it may be transistor, operational amplifiers, then op-amp, or vacuum tubes. So here is a simple diagram of a single transistor by audio amplifier circuit. This is a simple diagram of a amplifier by using audio amplifier circuit. This is a audio. It's a circuit diagram of this audio amplifier circuit. Next, we know that advantages. First one is there are several advantages. So let us come to first. This is in higher efficiency. This push-pull amplifiers they use both off of the input signal cycle, making them more efficient. So in next one is reduced distortion. It cancel out even order harmonics leading to lower distortion, increased power output. In this stage, it is capable of delivering higher power output compared to single-ended amplifiers. It's better linearity. It exhibits improved linearity resulting in faithful signal reproduction. Next one is balanced output. This output signal is naturally balanced, aiding in noise cancellation and common mode rejection. So lastly, we came to a disadvantages of this push-pull amplifier. First one is disadvantages of a push-pull amplifier is nothing but complexity. Complexity push-pull amplifier, we know that it requires two active devices or it may be transistor or vacuum tubes. So one act as a positive cycle, while another acts as a negative of cycle and careful matching of components increasing complexity and cost. So next one is matching issue. It is a push-pull amplifier has a matching issue where ensuring precise matching of the characteristics of the active devices can be challenging leading to distortion and efficiency losses. Next one is crossover distortion. These push-pull amplifiers are prone to crossover distortion which occurs when the signal transistor between the positive negative ops resulting in a non-linear output. So last one is biasing requirement. Proper biasing is essential to minimize crossover distortion, requiring additional circuitry and design consideration. So these are the disadvantages of a push-pull amplifier. So thank you for watching my video. Please like and share.